more videos.
Welcome everybody to some SÆLIG. I'm Drake and we are going to be taking a look at this amazing little indie title. It's not particularly little once you get into it. It's basically RPG and city sort of business manager, not really city builder, but sort of. It's weird. Let's have a look. We play as a character. We're going to be playing as a hunter. Let's see. We're going to be doing a hunter. That's a fine build you got there, sir. Fine beard you got there, sir. Let's go with that. And the scruffy leggings. I like the fuzzy bottoms there. Yeah, let's switch up that hat to there you go. That's some epic hair. All right, and give him a little bit of an adjusted mood. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. I don't know. And this is going to be Mr. Ramble Bumbleberg. There you go. We're going to be playing on normal day length with, let's go with the 3 seasons, or 3 days per season. And so a year will be basically 12 days. Think of each day as a month. It seems to work for me. And then we've got, well, let's see. It takes 3 seasons for a baby to be born in the game. So that seems about reasonable to me. And then years to pass after 4 seasons is 2 years. I'm going to do just to bump things up a little. 1 was what I normally play on for myself, but I think the progression will be a little better for the content if we do it that way. This is a very Bannerlord-ish thing. You'll see a lot of things in this game as it goes that are the decisions that the developer seems to have made. Addercop, single, one-man team running this, brilliantly done. Very active on the Discord. Very involved in making changes actively, even though it's been like what 6 years in development. Really fantastic to see. But didn't try to reinvent the wheel on everything. A lot of really great content, a lot of really great parts, but wasn't scared to pull things from different genres, and I love that. So we get to go through our little backstory here. Your mother brought you into this world and gave you the best start she could. What comes to mind when you think about her? Let's go with being a great leader. Your father played an important role in your life and helped shape who you have become. Fathers do that, you know. What was he known for? Let's say his strength was second to none. During your childhood, you got your first glimpse. Pardon me, you got your first glimpse of the kind of life that you wanted to lead. What was the first thing you really enjoyed? Exploration. Sounds good. As the years went on, you came to notice how much turmoil there was around you. What did you do to take your mind off things? Studied rocks and trees. That sounds great. Go for a nature walk. Time has finally come for you to step out on your own to say goodbye to the family. What was the last thing you did before you left for good? Play with the family dog. That's awesome. Your parents were very proud of their heritage and always encouraged you to embrace it as well. So, when you tell stories of your ancestors, you speak of... We're going to be going with the one that gives us the archery boost, which is the Saxons, because we're going to be playing as a hunter. In Wiltshire, there are 4 maps. Each of them has their own collection of towns. This one's got Abercrombie, Addercop, I love that, Engelval, and Garwid. So four townships in that one. This one has only the 1 township if you want a little tiny place to work with. East Saxna and Canterbury has, let's see, Canterbury, 3 spots there. And then we're in Wiltshire with Norbury, Leasted, and the little hamlet of Boroham. We're going to be playing as Hunter, that's down here. So there are the 3 towns listed here under the standard beginning. We're going to pick the Hunter. You feel at home in the woods hunting animals. It's a hard life, but animal hides always fetch a nice amount of silver. Historically, Wiltshire. In the year 878, a Saxon army led by Alfred the Great met Guthrum the Old and his great heathen army in battle. The resulting was a decisive Typo. Decisive victory for Wessex. Following the Battle of Guthrum and his following the Battle, Guthrum and his remaining men left the Kingdom of Wessex and returned north to East Anglia. This battle was a massive turning point for Wessex, and it happened in Wiltshire, modern-day Wiltshire. So, let's go in there. Okay. So we're going to be playing as a hunter. Our first task is going to be pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps and or the carcasses of our prey, and we're going to go hunting. We're going to probably try to meet a lady or two to settle down with, and we're going to try to get ourselves our basic level up into the first social class. There are 3 social classes in the game. The first one being the one we are in is the Gebura. And then there is, let's see if we can find anybody else in different social classes. Probably all the people right here were not, so not great. Not a great example. Let's pause for a second. Speed up at the top. This is the calendar, or the time, not calendar. This is the time of day. The gold letters indicate daytime. The darker black letters indicate, blackened letters indicate nighttime. It is spring. It says 1880 AD, and it is 3 days left in spring. On the left, we've got our buffs and our stats, so health, stomach, our food, and our energy. The energy just goes down progressively over the day, primarily just due to time awake, and then recharges by sleeping, and better by sleeping in a better bed, as far as I understand. And there are buffs if you have good quality beds and so on. And then our actual buffs are up here, so if we're tired or if we're hungry or for a Saxon. In this case, recently there was a change, and the relations points for interactions buff was dropped. Okay, that's reasonable, because +2 was really impressive. It was almost the most powerful social standing you could get. Our family tree is here. It's a twig. Let's call it a sprout. It's not really a family tree. We have relations with the 3 people we have met at the camp that we're at. We happened to have slept overnight here, and seems like they did too, so we chatted with each other. The family names in the top left, this will be your family name for the whole time, but the person will change as they pass on, either due to death early or death due to old age. They will pass on, and their heir, if they have a spouse, that will become their heir, and then if they have children, that will become their heir. And if you die, your character's heir will take over for you. Properties are listed here, and the character's knowledge in various different areas is listed here. Pardon me. Only areas that you've experienced are listed here. So this is meat and bone charm butchering job. So if you butcher an animal, a large animal, with a animal carcass, you get. You do this action. There's smaller carcasses, you do a different name, a different action. It's got a different name. Each of them have different skill trees. Tailoring is for making leather packs. He's got a skill of 5. Other tailoring he has never done, so he has no skill on that. Does that make sense? And then, like, his archery is 25, his trading is 25. That's because he's a Saxon. That's one of their bonuses. Fitness of 11. That's decent. Wood cutting, bits of skill. This level goes to 100. Relationships can go higher, but regular stats go to 100. What else can we tell you about it? In the middle here, we got our pockets. Our character has cargo pants, I guess. I know he's got 6 pocket pieces, and you can fit 6 things. That's 1 item per. So if you go and get eggs 6 times from the egg coop, or you collect vegetables, you got 6 things of vegetables, that fills it up. So they're different containers will have different stack volumes and whatnot, but that's it for now. Your character, any character or any building that you select in the game, for some reason I can't select that one. There you do. Hold on, why can I not select that? It's paused, or I'm just having issues here. That is weird. Okay, I'm supposed to be able to select this building. Okay, make a ladder of me, game. Anytime you select a character, if you click on that image here, it'll jump to their location. I don't know why it's doing that weird. What we are doing is immediately, aside from looking at this fellow here, oh no, I thought for a second there that was somebody fancy dressed, but that's a monk. So fancy dressed, but not rich dressed. Right over there, that's a bow target. Never mind. I'm looking for animals. Now, there is the delete key by default that you can hold, and it... See, we're looking at a hill here, so we can't see what's behind it. Well, the whole city is behind that hill, and behind those trees. So we can see an outline that there's there, right? There's stuff there. We can see this town. Looks like there's a person standing back there that I hadn't noticed. I'm not seeing any animals nearby, so that's awkward. Oh well, we'll see them in the future, in the distant... later in the distance, I'm sure we'll find some. We are on the map now. I think tab is the default for that. You can change hotkeys under the menu on the top right. I'll look more at that in a second, but the map here shows Barrowham and then Leestead, the two upper and lower Leestead. I think that's how that would be described. It is physically higher in this part. This is where the market is. There's another market in the town of Norbury. These little plus signs indicate places, pardon me, plots that can be purchased or buildings that can be purchased. This, for instance, has a mine here. It's not owned by a person per se, it's owned by the town. And we can then zoom in and look over the town of Norbury here. They got their market in the middle, the church in the back there, alehouse here, they got a bunkhouse over here, a little bit of farmland outside, butcher shop, tower, there's the mine that we were looking at, right? So that's the map. This particular map has, well, right now we have population in Norbury of 70, Leestead's showing 48, and the hamlet of Burham has only 8 population in it. Let's see what else. We gotta go find some peoples, or some animals rather, not peoples, some creatures to hunt. Let's see, where are we at? We are, I believe we were down here. Let's head off this way. There's bound to be some animals up on the hill there. Let's go to our character, double click on that. Excuse me, sir, are you going the right way? I'm a little confused. Oh, he's taking the road. I told him to go over here, so he went here to the road and here instead of just cutting straight across. Is that smart, dude? I mean, you're a hunter. You don't worry about silly things like proper road traffic, do you? All right, if we hit space when we've selected a unit, it'll follow them or jump to them if it's a static unit. Meow, meow, meow. He's buzzing through town here. That's the extra sound effects you guys get. You're welcome. We did come equipped with some stuff. There we go. He's cut off the path now, and we'll hold that delete key again and see if we can find... there we go. Some creatures up there. Okay, hold on. Bring the speed back down here. Speed controls up here. The plus minus on your keyboard, on your numpad is the default controls for that. There's a creature over there. That is a deer. Let's go ahead and right click on it to hunt. Right click basically is actions. Left click is... Oh, hi. Yeah, you're closer. You're lots closer. I'm a mad hunter, mad skilled hunter here. Yeah, arrow missed. All right, he'll keep hunting until he gets the kill. We want to fill our pockets with carcasses and hides. So let's go ahead and let him do his thing. Come on, buddy. Sneaky, sneaky. You don't have to walk that close to it, man. Yeah, you're missing the point, dude. Well, you know, it's not the best on the. This is a part of the game. This definitely needs work in the future. The prancing little creature. Nice. I mean, realistically, you can't... Oh, he's like really missing. Normally, he's much better than this. I did take Saxon, didn't I? Yeah, okay. All right, fair enough. Let's look to some more information. The markets. Okay, this has been fixed. I did try this recording before, and unfortunately, there was errors in the... there was a bug causing the markets to be entirely empty and devoid of all stuff at the beginning, so there was nothing in the markets, which really hampered things badly. We've harvested that animal. Good. Let's bring speed back down and have a look around, see if we can find another one. Right up there. Good. Off you go, sir. Hunt again. I'm going to be doing the hunting, getting us to the 2K. Our cash is up in the top right here. We can look at our money log here of transactions. We need to make 2K before we can get the political position that lets us be the next, that lets us own property. Kotsela, I think is the name of the social class we're looking to get into. What that's going to do is let us actually buy and own property. We can either buy and build, or we can purchase already existing property. But to do so, we just need $2,000 assets. So we can look at our character. We can look down here in the info panel, and that'll show the assets here. It'll show where our home is right now. Good, got that kill. Lovely. I think we will stay focused around Leestead at the moment, at least early. Pardon me, maybe later on as well, but right now the idea is to stay focused on Leestead. Hey, kids dancing in the rain. It's a happy time. You know it's a good town when the kids can dance in the rain in the streets. We do need to find we do need to find a partner. This hardworking young lady may be a potential option. Her name is Bernreda. She is Gebura, so she's peasant class as well. Eowyn is a minstrel. She's 26 and single. Ganate is the upper class. The other one is married. Just looking around at the, just checking the business of the neighborhood, you know? Seeing who's who. There is Katsola, Katsolo? I don't remember. Oh, this is one of the elders of the town. She's a poor elder. That's not like an old person. That is elder as in political elder. Leader of the community. You can talk to... There's the merchant. This young merchant lady. She's 21. She lives in a bunkhouse in the wilderness. And she's the merchant, one of the merchants here in Leestead. Awesome. Just looking around at our potential friends, let's say. People we may want to meet and bump elbows with. See, this lady is also a high-class lady merchant, but she is 35, so we'll pass on pursuing that. At 35, they don't have a lot of time left for their marital pursuits, their baby-making pursuits. There's our character here, and I forgot to make him run. It says walking or running down here, so keep an eye on that if you're interested in being effective. All right, and there, good. So there's a couple things that you really want early on, no matter what your start. You'll probably want to have some sort of weapon. An axe I prefer because it doubles as a tree chopping capacity, if that's something you end up doing. I'd say look for a pack as soon as possible to increase, because right now we've got this pockets. We'll always have this, but it's 6 slots, and if I take, 6 fruit, if I bought 6 fruit, I couldn't even buy 10 of them. I'd only be able to fit 6 of them. So that's that. We just purchased or sold stuff to the market. We got a haggle bonus because of our trading skill, but we made $378 in profits so far today. But we have... I'd suggest you'd buy a bow early on for ranged battle and for hunting. A weapon, like I said, an axe is preferred in my opinion. Shields to help you with melee combat, sure. Suit by winter time, you probably want to either be working indoors throughout the winter all the time and spend most of your time indoors, or get some sort of piece of clothing that's an outfit that'll keep you warm. And then the pack will give you another 6 slots, but each of those slots can hold 10 items. So a much improved storage. In the top right here, we have another thing I want to point out, and I just opened it up. It is the compare markets command here. It'll bring up all the markets, 2, 3, 4, 1, whatever you have in your town, and it'll show them all here and everything that's available, not everything that's available, all the items that can ever be available in those markets. And if it's 0 on the corner, you got to watch that. It's like, oh, the price is great for, I can go buy incense and sell it here or whatever. If there's none there, it won't show, you won't be able to buy it. There's 1 gem, 1 thing of gold. So there's not a lot of stuff in the market right now. Wood is used for buying buildings, so if I wanted to start right away by building a town, or a house, I mean, I would have to, if I had the legal ability to own one, or to buy one, I would have to build with wood. So all of these things in-game, all these resources are produced. The only exception to everything's produced in-game is, well, here's how the market works. There are any number of markets. Each market independently sets its prices. So the Leasted market and the Norbury market are choosing the price of wood based on what wood's average price is, and then some range of how long they've had none of them available, and or how many overstock they have. So if there's like 100 wood here, it's going to drive the price of wood down in time. You'll see these little arrows here. This little up arrow doesn't mean it's just going up, but it's a price adjusting. So something is changing this price at some point. In the next whatever amount of time in game, it's going to adjust to something different than the buy price of 43, what I have to pay to get it from this market, or the sell price of 27, the price I get when I deliver it to the market. What happens is if there's a shortage in one and a higher price in the other, over here on the bottom right, you'll see the best trade deals, and it'll say, hey, pick up 20 of these from this market for this amount, go to this other market, sell them, and at the moment, if the prices don't change while you're doing it, you will get X number of dollars profit. It's a really great little tracker, but it only shows the most profitable that it can find. And it doesn't take into consideration the item you have in your inventory. There's tracker on this right here is a notification thing. So I want the game to pop up a little. Oh, it did right there. A little item notification when somebody sells any of those items that I've got listed there. I get one of these item notification. One herbal tea has been added to the Leasted market. Cool. I can pop to the Leasted market, find out what it is, and if I have someone or a wagon or something to buy here, I could buy that item, like that herbal tea. I could buy that and put it in my inventory. I don't need to do that right now, but I had that here in I had that set from previous games. What I do want is a leather pack. Some a hooded leather armor would be great because it improves your stealthiness a bit when you're hunting and when you're doing thievery, which yes you can do, criminal activities. Metal armor, a shield, those are the things I want right now. Mostly the leather pack. If one gets sold in the market anywhere, I get informed of it and I can come rushing over to that market to try to beat everybody else who also wants that item. Relationships are all tracked in the top left, as I mentioned. So now all of a sudden we've got this huge list here from people we've interacted with in various different ways. Pardon me? Or hung out with and talked with in the proximity of doing the same task or something like that. And yeah, we basically want to find a potential partner while we are taking care of ourselves. So I'm going to go over to the coop right now and get our lovely Mr. Ramble here. Over to this coop, he's going to go pick up some chickens. The coop is a public building, just like vegetable patches out in the wild, or all the animals. Free. There's no poaching. You're free to hunt anything out there. I don't see any out there. Looking. Yeah, there's some over that way. Okay, we can do that. Let's get ourselves, there we go. We got a bit of eggs. We are at, where's the chicken coop? I lost track of it. Over here. Our character has this big shining, like Sims-esque glowing light over his head. Hey, there's some kids. Bitlick. Grabbing some dinner. The chicken's pecking at my toes. Alright, we have some food. No, we just ate that food, apparently. Wait, did you just pickpocket me? No, we ate the food. If your food gets below, I think it's 25, your character will automatically eat stuff they have in their pocket. Somewhere around there. I got the gist right, but I don't remember if I got the number exactly right. Alright, let's eat this one as well. We're terrible at understanding how to best use the chickens, so... Oh, hello, Dawn. Dawn, a miner. The lovely Dawn. Pleasure to meet you, Dawn. Got Roe, Senegals, that's his name right there, Senegals. Dawn and I are just picking away at them chickens. How you doing, bud? You got some chickens? Let me speak to Dawn. Let's follow her for a moment. Dawn is the same social class as we are, which might be a nice start. What does Dawn do for a living? Hello, Dawn. Dawn, you're a miner. Okay. Looks like Dawn is not, she might be busy. She's doing something. Yeah, so if we were trying to talk to her right now, she would not be, she's not talkable right now. She's got to go, be not busy. She's doing something. I like how he follows just casually, like, I just happen to be going the same place as you are. Yep. I'm just doing my thing. Heading the same general direction. Oh, we're traveling together, are we? Oh, yes, yes. He's not being a stalker creeper at all. No, she's not, she's busy. Clearly she's busy. So, we're gonna keep moving along here. I was gonna chat her up, but no. This is, the pit. Be careful, so you don't end up in there. Because, we'll click on there to go have a look inside. This is what happens if you, break the law. You end up in this place. Doesn't look particularly, good for your health. Or for your economics. Let's head off this way and find, another creature to hunt. Hello, creature. That's a nice rack of horns you have there. I'll take it. Let's go follow him. Boop. And what I'm going to do is actually pop some of this food in our gullet. Well, one of this food in our gullet. There you go. You got to kill. Each of these animals is going to yield 2 items for us. So we want to make sure we do not have ourselves overstocked when it's time to... when it's time to gather that stuff. Let's head back into this town right here. This is closest bunkhouse we have. We don't have a house. We just sleep in the local communal bunkhouse. So that's all we get to do. So Dawn is where? Hi, Dawn. She's right there. Is she coming towards where we were at? Oh, maybe. Nope, she's headed up towards somewhere else entirely. She's headed off to the town. That's why we she was busy. She was headed probably home or something. I don't know. Merchant camp. A merchant camp has arrived. Traveling merchant camps recently has been seen setting up camp in the area. They'll remain until the start of autumn or until they run out of silver. And that person was just standing around there. What were you doing, friend? Oh, no? Oh, you're a watchman. Okay, I gotcha. You weren't doing nefarious behavior. You were watching to make sure nobody else does nefarious behavior. So I'm gonna buzz speed through in the nights and in the super hyper repetitive things for the early start. We have to think through what we're gonna do as far as developing business, but for now it's just a matter of hunting because that's our primary skill right now. Or what's going on? Am I following me? Am I following my character? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna want to hunt. If we can, there's some animals up there. Good. Let's go out in an early morning hunt here. We got energy still, but you know what? Actually, let's let him continue to sleep for a couple hours. There's like 5 creatures out here. Okay. I'm gonna say we go after one of them. Let's look to see where this hunter, this market is set up. Oh, is it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, nice. Okay, excellent. Good news for us. We'll go ahead and hunt this last creature. Did we get him? Yeah, animal hit. Good. All right, I'm gonna actually go ahead and down these 2 eggs, have a nice hearty breakfast. And let's pop over to the next one. Let's hunt this guy. And then we'll go straight to the market. Missed, hit. There we go. Excellent. So he's loaded up. We can see his pockets are full here. We'll head over to the market and see what we can do about talking to Wilfreda of the traveling a minstrel here. I guess Wilfreda's probably not working there. She's just a minstrel. Wilfreda is... we can't tell their stats until we get some connection, until we communicate with them. So let's walk through and talk through the process here. The social interactions are not fully fleshed out, but it does the job. It gets the job done. We can go talk to this young lady and we can ask her questions. So chatting about work or family can improve or reduce their relations with you, as well as flirting, insulting, and so on. But it's probably advisable to ask, hey, what do you do for work? Oh, well, there's a lot, to be honest, it's just finding out a way to look. And then you go to the work and you're like, oh, tell me about your work. You'd be like, I don't have a job. You just asked that, right? So same thing with family. Don't even really have a family. Okay, what's your favorite food? Barley bread? Ah, lovely. And how are you doing? Oh, doing well in life. Well, that's good. And I did notice you don't have a lot of dirt in your hair. It might be that beautiful headdress you have. All right, so we interacted with her. There's a change in the relationship. This person has 42 now on their little relationship gem. If we're interested in courting them, we got to get them into the like 90s category. So it takes some time and some effort, but worth doing. We can talk to different characters in the game, and it's probably a great idea to, before too long, spend some time not just looking for a missus, but also looking for friends to make in different ways. So both the type of training that somebody has, oh my goodness, that graphic didn't work. There's a refresh portraits button here. Basically, it takes a snapshot of the character when they're first interacted with, when the game first renders them in. And it takes a snapshot, and if they happen to be standing in some weird way with something nearby, that can really mess it up. But anyways, so yeah, you want to work on building relations for sure. Pardon me, in the relatively early part of the game. Oh my goodness, there's a leather pack here. Oh, how lucky are we? That is fabulous. Wonderful. So we got our leather pack. Let's go ahead and open this up and left click on that to drop that off the list. I'm going to take the herbal tea off the list as well. We don't need it right now. Our character was, my previous attempt at this character was sick, but there was also some major bugs and stuff happening that messed things up. We have to amass 2,000 bucks. I was just going to say we couldn't rent things before, or buy things before, but we certainly can't right now because we don't have the social standing to do so. We are a Gabura, a total scrub, a peasant. The Ganate is the top class, and then the Katsola, I don't see any around, but that's the next class up, the good one. Now we can take this pack, toss it in here. That gives us a new set of 6 stacked things. So today's going to be the hunting day of hunting days. We're going to get a lot of goodies out of hunting here. So let's actually stop in. We're a little. We got food. Let's go. Let's not forage yet. Actually, yes. Let's forage for like a couple items here. We'll speed up and let our dude have a moment to get over here. Hi, there you are. Go ahead and forage with your new friend, Wilfreda. Is this the one we actually just talked with? It is. Pardon me. I just want to get us like 2 or 3 of these. Come on, dude. Don't blow your whole day trying to get eggs. Come on. Come on, you can do it. A little faster, buddy. A little faster. One more. I want to have, there we go. I want to have 3 leftovers, but I don't want to waste all the time because I don't want to miss our chance for some good game here. Yeah, see, look. Somebody else is over there hunting those creatures already. Somebody just hunted an animal over here. Hey, 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 you. Daughter. Daughter. I don't know whose daughter you are, but you're hunting my game. If she gets the hit, she gets to keep it. Where's my dude? We're both trying to hunt the same one. Get him. Come on, bud. Take that hit. Take that kill. Oh, man. Oh, she got it. Didn't she? Yep. Oh, it says I can harvest that? That would be just rude. Kill steal. Let's not do that. I don't want to get myself... I don't want to be that guy, you know. Nobody wants that guy. Let's get out of here then and head back off to this area and try to hunt some other things. So we've got our bag, which is going to be coming very handy with the hunting. But so how the spawns work, as far as I can understand it from Addercop, the basic gist of it, and people can correct me if they know this is wrong, but I'm pretty sure how this works is there's a variety of unlisted spawn points. Now, there might be a way to find out where those are exactly, but you might learn in time, but there's specific spawn points where creatures will actually appear. And it's anywhere from 1 to some number of a pack of creatures that will spawn on said spawn point. That spawn point will stay active or stay occupied until such times as it reaches 0 of animals associated with that spawn point. So if the spawn point spawns 5 creatures, they can wander all over the map until all 5 of them are dead or gone off the map or whatever. Then then that spawn point is not going to spawn anymore. Once it... Where'd it go? There was 3 of them here. Once oh, I'm having trouble seeing here. Hold on. There you go. Why is my... There we go. Master of the controls, I tell you. Master of controls here. So if this were the last creature, if we kill it, it'll start a timer of some random amount of time, some hours or even day or whatever in game, where the game will be where the game will be. Oh, that is a dead creature. I must have killed it and interrupted myself. Where the game will wait until that timer runs out and then spawn something else. Could be foxes, boars, deer, whatever, and they will then they'll repopulate that one and repeat the cycle. So if you have a spawn point that seems occupied, it may be so that it is indeed occupied, and you have to wait. You have to find out where that creature is, because it might be that the spawn point's right here, right? Like this creature. Oh, he's standing right on the spawn point, but he might also be from like across the map where he actually spawned. So you could be in an area that's totally empty, be like, nothing is spawned here forever, because there's like 2 deer still associated with that spawn point across the map. So just, you know, be aware. It's a nice hit, but nice first shot kill. I mean, it was 12 feet away from you, so you better not miss. I could hit a deer from that range, and I haven't practiced archery in years. That little one did. Hannah loves her archery. Let's get back to town and get ourselves a bit of a rest. Well, if we've got the hunt done in this area. I want to make sure that I don't, you know, leave one creature close by. Again, I just mentioned it. It could be, they could have wandered off, but I don't want to. I'm just tapping this to see, kind of flash at me to see if there's a. No, nobody here. Nobody that I can, nothing that I can see in the area. Let's go ahead to the bunkhouse and have a snooze. I do have some eggs still in my pocket, so we'll save time by topping up our belly before we go to bed, and then maybe we'll grab another one in the morning. It is 11 p.m., so we want to make sure we get to the 2K as soon as possible, cash-wise. But primarily what we're going to be doing is hunting and sending stuff straight from our pockets to the market. Now, that's not the best way to make the most money out of animals that are hunted. It just happens to be the only way we can do so at the moment. We can't butcher them. We can't take them to, you know, our house and process them or anything. It's just, we have, the only ability we have right now is to sell stuff. We can't do any processing of anything right now. Not until we get our own property, which requires us to get to that $2,000 first before we can make more money on each kill. The market is, like I started saying earlier, the market in this game, the products in this game are entirely made in-game. So the exception to that is when the game starts, the permanent markets in town start with a spawn of resources. All the characters in-game are random and new each time you restart the game. So you might see, oh, this character here, and then you restart next time. You're like, I'm gonna go find Bulgarda here and marry her. Doesn't work that way. She won't be here next time. It'll be a totally random character who may or may not carry the same name, but will be a different spawn entirely. In fact, let's go. Oh, no, she's off to go do something. I don't know what she's doing, but she's doing something. She's happily unemployed, it says. Devona, the happily unemployed, huh? Where are you going? Oh, I was gonna say, what are you going to the middle of nowhere for? But she may or may not be actually going somewhere. She might just be looking at socializing. Hello, Eldreda. Eldreda is a merchant in Barham? Oh, is this the traveling merchant? We could meet the traveling merchant. Now, while she's doing merchant work, she can't chat. So the only way to make friends with them when they're working is to find them after their job is finished. Esma, I thought, was the one that was working that market, though. I don't know. Yeah, so the game, everything consumed in the game is actually consumed and produced in-game. So if somebody needs to light this fire in the morning to cook some food, it'll use up some of this firewood. As it runs, it uses the firewood. If it runs low on firewood, somebody will come and chop some more. But in order to do so, they have to have wood. So they'll go to the market, they'll buy some wood, bring it here, chop it. Or they'll go chop some trees, bring it here, and chop the wood and add it to the fire. Every item in-game is in-game produced by players, or by NPCs or the player. So yeah, you want to buy a loaf of bread, or you want to get an herbal remedy, there has to be somebody that makes that in-game, which is awesome. Love it. Our character's super well rested and just being lazy hanging out of the market there. That's silly. Let's go talk to this young child hanging out in the streets here in the wee hours of the morning. 7 a.m. This kid, best dressed person in town, it seems like. Somebody got you a nice rich dress. Lovely. Let's meet this little one. Do you have a family? They have child, student, and hut. So this is somebody who's definitely upper class. Her family is the Janate family class as well. Hello, young one. Your favorite food at 6 years old is ale. That's random, but I love it. It's hilarious. She's happy with family. Everyone's well fed. Just enjoys being a kid. And yes, you enjoy your family time. Great. Making friends with everybody is never a bad idea, unless of course you need to have enemies. But generally speaking, it's a good idea to make friends with them all. This is Esma. Okay, the other girl was not the person that we were talking to, that we were looking at there, and we're like, oh, that person is the local merchant. She's not. That is not the local merchant. I wonder if there's more animals nearby, or if I'm gonna have to go for a bit of a journey. Okay. We could go along the category of like hunter, butcher, leather worker, that sort of tree. That would probably be advisable. We'll take the 4 leather here and the 4 carcasses and sell them off. Let's look at this compare markets option up here. It tells us that the best trade right now is 20 wool purchased at the Norbury market for 300 silver, and then sold at the merchant camp where we're at here for 360. 60 bucks, not a great profit, but there are a lot of those that are quite good, and oftentimes you can catch them when you're in transit. Also, there's a lot to be said for watching for those trade options. Thought I saw a creature over there. For those trade options when your character has a wagon, because you can actually get the horse-drawn carriages to do transport on its own. Let's keep looking for animals of some sort. That is dudes hunting. That is some objects sitting on the roadside. Not hunting, sorry. Those are dudes chopping trees at the woodcutters. Let's head up this way. That's an animal over there. Okay, go get that guy. Hunt it down, brother. Let's go. Hunt him. Let's go ahead and throw that food in our belly. There we go. First hunt, easy kill. Lovely. Let's look around for others. Yep. A fox right there. Let's just keep hunting. We're gonna hunt everything we can possibly hunt. Since stuff respawns and the world is young and fresh, and not over industrialized at the moment. We don't have big enough populations to scare away all the livestock yet. Finish this guy and hunt the next one. Oh, missed from that range, dude. That's impressive. Keep looking, keep looking. Is there more here? Thought I saw, yeah, right there. Still looking at this messages up here. Keeps missing his shots. There's the hit. Means I can go over here. Once it says animal thing collected, go ahead and hunt the next one. There you go. So these are small carcasses. They have a different meat production. Okay, bring the speed back down. We're going to keep looking for more targets. It's showing us right here that there's a vegetable patch. You can go and get vegetables here. Just forage for them. We'll actually do that since we're right next door and I'm looking for new targets. I see one there? No? Aha, fox. Hunt. Did I get any? I didn't get any vegetables. Hold on, buddy. Come back. Forage for some more vegetables. I want him to get a couple so that he can keep himself fed throughout the day. He's got to get, say, 4 to make it through the day. Oh, you're terrible at the veggie farming, that man. Terrible. Let's look. His collection skills are under farming. Vegetable skill of 4. That's even worse than his egg skill. Yeah, pretty trash. My first character I ever played, I played in the small one city town, Hampshire area, and man, that was a seriously rough deal. Oh, that's good. We can now collect from here and move it into the chart. That's good. I like that. Yeah, it was rough because mostly because I got to this these other maps and realized this map and realized how incredibly tough not having fish is. Fish is a golden resource, I tell you. It's fantastic. Are you shooting through the ground? You indeed are shooting. Oh, yeah, you are indeed shooting through the ground. That creature's on the other side of the grass. That probably needs a fix. There we go. Or maybe he wasn't able to hit him because he was on the other side of the ground. Dude, you're gonna get skewered by that boar, dude. He keeps like readjusting his position in some trippy sort of way. Oh, shots fired and hit. Finally. Close shot a bunch of times. He got himself his boar. Okay. Next. Come on, keep finding more stuff to hunt, man. Gotta be more of them out here. I don't know. Let's go up on the hill here and see if we can find something. Oh yeah, I thought I saw something back there. Maybe. No. Nope, maybe not. Oh man. Alright. Not seeing any more? Well, that's not bad. We did get some, though. Maybe we'll head towards the city still. Keep looking for more prey in the hills here. This is the city of Norbury. Right down there. Still not seeing it. I thought I would see more in these forests out here, but I guess not. I guess not. Okay. Off to market they go then. Zoom in over the town like a flying drone. 1200 years in the future. We are heading into Norbury, so this is the town gates here. We haven't looked at this yet. What do we get? 5 and 2 carcasses and 3 small carcasses. Cool. Don't walk, dude. Run. R to run. R to toggle your run, or double clicking, double whatever. Gets you there faster. But that's about it for today's episode. We're going to push through next episode for early on. I might do a couple hunts, maybe half a day worth of hunting off screen here. We're going to go ahead and sell stuff in Norbury here right away. And then I'll do some off screen things and try to get us closer to the 3,000 for tomorrow's episode. We can go ahead and pocket this, have a little bite to eat. There is a bunkhouse in town here, so we'll go ahead and shack up in there for now. Lots of people around. Pardon me. A lot of people coming out. Oh, hey. There she is. Let's have a talk with her. We'll do that in the next episode. Thanks, everybody, so much for joining me. We'll be back, and we'll have a look at improving relations and improving our social standing by getting our first 2K in monies. Oh, boy. Big yawn. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. See you in game.